Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I hope that you're all well blessed and highly favored. I hope you're enjoying your Tuesday so far. I hope you enjoy Taco Tuesday. You make you some good tacos because I just made some good nachos with turkey meat, lettuce, tomatoes, black beans, Roman lettuce, sour cream. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Thank you for all the shares again, the likes, the subscribes. If you haven't done that, please do that. Make sure you invite others to this channel. I hope that you are well blessed, like I said, and I truly do mean that, in your families and covered. All right, and the light, that you're balanced and aligning your lives with the good and the bad. Make sure you go check out my Facebook, my Instagram, and my TikTok. If you need any help with your personal lives, you can email me at cardinastephanie213@gmail.com. If you need any help with your personal life, if you're in the dark trying to come into the light, or anything else that you think I can help you with, I am doing 3 questions for $15 this month to the end of the month. If that's something that interests you, you can inbox me. I do readings now. If you need any help with your personal life, my prices are different for each thing, so that will have to be between you and I, okay? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Stephanie Cardenas. I am a starseed, a light being, an angelic being, a light worker, a prophetess, a high priestess, a teacher, many things, many titles. But for right here, I am meant to be a medium, a psychic, a reader. I'm here to encourage and enlighten humanity. I'm here to help to create a new world, okay? I do have other groups on Facebook. If that's something that interests you, send me a request. I will look it over to see if it fits you and me in the group. Please do not come to my channel with any hidden agendas, any plot schemes, hexes, any dark magic or entities, anything of the dark. Anything that you do here will be sent back to you times forever. Anything that you do here will be sent back to you times forever. Know that my channel is well protected by being seen and unseen. Let's start with doing our breathing techniques. You could breathe in 2 to 3 times. Breathe in the good, release the bad. Breathe in the good, release the stress, the worries, anything that's blocking you from not seeing the truth, that what's going on in your life. And the last one, breathe in the good and release the bad, and ask for clear and precise messages from this reading so that you can get clear messages for your own personal life. You could do that now. Make sure that when you come to this channel, you always have a pen and a paper. There are things that you need to research, things that you need to look up on your own, because I only have so much time when I have these videos, all right? I'm here to open the way and lead the way and give you the information that you need, but you have to finish it up by doing the research and investing time to figure out what's going on in your life, to figure out where you need to be and what's true and what isn't by listening to your intuition, okay? Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, ancestors, elders, ascending masters, oracles of love and light, I ask that you put a white golden orb of protection around this reading as big as the earth and as far as the universe. I ask that you put a magnetic field of orb of protection from all low vibing dark demonic energies or entities, any karmics, from any type of interruption, from telepathic communication, clairaudience, clairvoyance, or any type of guest trying to interrupt this reading for the messages to get through. I pray that I'm being protected from the north to the south, from the east to the west, from all type of negative energies or entities or beings. And so it is, and so shall it be. Let's get started. This reading is going to be for the feminines, all right? Because yesterday I did the masculine. So today, this reading is going to be specifically for my feminines. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, thank you for allowing me to be a messenger of the light. What messages do you have for my feminines today? What messages do you have for my feminines today? What messages do you have, Holy Spirit, for my feminines? Thank you. So you Zoom is here, okay? You need to look up angel number 49. You could be 49. This is for me specifically because I am 49, okay? Some of you here, you could be Chinese, Japanese, Philippine, Korean, Vietnamese, different ethnicities like this. I do know that myself in other lives, I was some of these nationalities, and this runs through my bloodline. Some of you that are here could be any of these races as well, or your ancestors could be this. So what I'm getting today, feminine, is they're really, really talking about having humor in your life, finding some type of enjoyment, even when many of us as feminines may be going through a lot, maybe facing battles, okay? And we're needing to find the humor in things. We're needing to enjoy life a little bit more, okay? And that is true, okay? So find the joy in the humor in the little things, even if it's the little things, okay? But enjoy life more, all right? Look up angel number 6. You could bet on number 6. Benzia Zine, beauty, all right? Right now, you're needing to look for the beauty. Go! Go! Excuse me. My dogs are over here bothering me. You're needing to look for the beauty in things, okay? And again, this woman looks Spanish, Japanese. Some of you could have tattoos on your body, like with an eagle wings. Many of you could be angelic beings, all right? So you're needing to find the humor and the beauty in the things around you in your life, all right? When all hell could be breaking loose, okay? If you look up angel number 496. Look up angel 496. If you play pick 3 lottery, look up angel number 496. Pick 3 lottery 496. Good luck to you, okay? So we're needing to find the humor and the beauty in things. All right. Look up angel number 29, all right? Right now, my ancestors and the angels are speaking to me very strong, specifically to me, feminines, but they can be speaking to you too. Some of you here could have red hair. You could be 29. I'm 29. Look up angel number 29. Bet on 29. Lilith is here, all right? Many of us, we're working on learning. We need to be working on our independence. Who are you as a feminine? What do you bring to the table? What are you supposed to be doing in your life, okay? What does independence mean to you in your life? What independence means to me may not mean the same to you, and that's okay. But you're needing to figure out what independence feels for you. As a feminine, as each one of you, whether you're a man or a woman here, right? Figure out what that means for you, okay? Many of you, you're not seeing clearly, all right? Because I see this Lilith, one of her eyes is covered and the other one isn't, all right? You're needing to open both of your eyes so you can see clearly what's in front of you. Some of you could wear a lot of makeup, eyeshadows, and things like this. I see a lot of you, some of you here, you prefer the color blue, like when you put eyeshadows. Because both of these women here and this woman here, Lilith, has a little blue here, and there's blue. All right, so look up the color blue as well. Many of you here, you could have dark hair, dark brown hair, dark black hair, and reddish hair, okay? Freya is here, okay? Look up angel number 15. Many of you are warriors. You're warriors of the old. Many of you know how to read runes, okay? You're very old souls, all right? You're needing to learn about radical acceptance right now, all right? You have to accept the good and the bad in your life, what your contract is, why you're here, who you were in other lives, all right? Accepting the good and the bad in all things, all right? Finding your purpose, finding the humor in it, finding the beauty in it, finding your independence in the radical acceptance in this world. Where do you fit in? How do you play along with humanity, okay? Look up angel number 28. You could be 28. Lezea is here, okay? So I'm getting a very strong ancestors coming through of Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, Korean, all right, Philippine, very strong coming out of, all right? Many of you look up angel number 28, like I said, all right? There's a revelation that Lezea and many other of these goddesses are going to be bringing to you. A revelation is going to be exposed to you and the rest of the world about you, about who you are, about your independence, about your beauty, about your humor, about your radical acceptance as a warrior or as a goddess or as a feminine or as, a queen or princess, whatever you are, a leader, okay? So there's going to be a revelation that's going to be shared, all right? A lot of you here, you're going to have a deep connection with these races that I just said, the Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, Philippine, these type of races. So be prepared, okay? For whatever reason, there's going to be a strong connection. Look up angel number 2915. Look up angel number 2915. Look up angel number 2815. Look up angel number 2815. Pick 4 lottery. 2928. Pick 4 lottery. 2928. Feminines. Pick 4 lottery. 2815. Pick 4 lottery. 2815. Good luck. But make sure for sure you look up the numbers by themselves and the angel numbers, okay? And I already said pick 3 lottery 496, pick 3 lottery 496. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's see what else we could get that goes along with what we have here. Ready? Holy Spirit, angels, 11 light. What other messages do you have for my feminine to go with beauty, humor, independence, revelation, radical acceptance? What else can you tell me here? Please and thank you. Holy Spirit, angels, 11 light. What do you have for my feminines, please? Can you give me the truth and nothing but the truth, Holy Spirit, divine? Show me what it is. What enlightenment, wisdom, and knowledge do my feminines need to know to go with this reading about radical acceptance, about beauty, about humor, about independence? Look up angel number 20. You could be 20, the lady of the gift, generosity, receiving, withholding. All right. So many of you, this is sideways. You're learning that many of you could be this lady of the gift. All right, feminine. You have a lot of generosity. You know how to receive and to give. All right. You know when to withhold and when to keep things for the right time and the right people, places, and things. You don't just give to anyone. Many of you, you're going to be receiving a lot of gifts. All right. The universe wants to be generous. They want you to be able to receive now, because you're used to giving. Now it's time for many of you to receive, because you've always been giving. You're always helping everyone. Now the universe wants you to just sit still and receive what they want to bless you and give you with. All right. You don't need to withhold back who you are. Show the world your true light. You see, this woman is in all white. This is showing me that many of my feminines here are very spiritual. All right. There are a lot of fairies around you. I know there's a lot of fairies around me. All right. And yes, fairies are true, okay? Some of you live by the mountains. Some of you could have your own castles. You could be a princess, a prince, all right? You could be a king, a queen, your royalty, all right? A lot of you could be, some of you are known as an ice queen, they just said, okay? Holy Spirit, angels of love and light. What else do you have? The hawk princess here. Look up angel number 11. Look up the hawk spirit, all right? You're going to have a lot of new beginnings coming your way. Spirit communication, paying attention. So right now, feminine, many of you need to know your native. First of all, you have your Native American. A lot of you have a lot of ancestors that are natives. Okay, Indians, Navajo, Apache, Cherokee, so on and so forth. Okay. So right now, what the universe and the Holy Spirit and the divine is saying, the Holy Spirit, he's like, right now, I'm trying to communicate to you, feminines, through many different ways. Dreams, deja vu, signs, symbols, music, movies, anything you see, any thought you have, something you find. You're needing to pay close attention right now. So right now, many of you feminine need to be paying attention to every little thing that's being shown to you, every sign, every voice you hear, everything you find, any type of signs and symbols. It's very vital to your lives right now, okay? Look up angel number 2011. Look up angel number 2011. Pick for lottery 2011. Pick for lottery 2011. If you play, if you don't play, no problem. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light. What other messages do you have, please? And thank you. The ringmaster of scrutiny is here. Discernment, clear vision, details. Look up angel number 9. Many of you could have a library like this. Okay, I myself love libraries with lights of books because I love to learn. All right. I love to learn new things. I do, you know. And many of you could be the same way. A lot of you, you're magicians. Okay. You have gifts. You have powers. You see the fairies are around him right here. He's got a rat here. All right. He's got all type of things around. Okay. He's got his magic stick. So many of you are very magical and gifted in your own way. Many of you need to realize all magic is not bad magic. All right. The world has made it look like magic is bad and dark and ugly and of the devil. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Yes, there is dark magic and some dark beings that choose to use their gifts for bad, but that's not because they were told to. They made that choice. Many of us are magical magicians, very gifted, have gifts, but we know how to use our gifts for the right reason and the right purposes. All right. So that's why you're needing discernment, feminines. You're needing to have a clear vision. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly need to do? You need to pay attention again to details, because this is the second card that says details, paying attention, spirit, and it's the Holy Spirit that is specifically trying to talk to you right now. So make sure your chakras are aligned. Make sure your chakras are balanced. Make sure that your third eye is open, your crown chakra is open, your throat chakra is open, your ears are open, your little brains in the back of your head are open. All right, that the rest of your chakras are open, that you're grounded. Drinking lots of water, vegetables, all right? We need that. So that's what could be happening. They just said some of you, you're using your gifts for bad, like I just said. And many of you, you know, that's why they want you to have a better discernment, a better vision. Think clearly about what you're doing before you act. The keeper of the scales is here, fairness and balance. Look up angel number 38. You could be 38. So many of you, like I just said, if you were doing bad, know that the keeper of the scales is here to bring karma, to bring balance, to bring fairness. If you were doing good, then you know what you're going to receive. If you were doing bad, then you know what you're going to receive, right? Some of you could live on farms. Some of you, you could make money off barley, all right? You could have crops of barley, or you will. But know that balance is going to be served by the light beings, because you see she has all white on. She's a spiritual being, okay? So the spiritual beings up above, all right, the confederation, the union above, all right, that is higher than our government on this planet, is coming to bring balance to those of the light, to those that were fairly treated unjustly, not treated, you know, fairly, treated unjust, all right? Where many may have lied, did magic, used their gifts to overpower others, to be sneaky, conniving, you know, or using their power and authority to do ugly things. All right? Let's see what else the universe has for you. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, what other messages do you have for my feminine this afternoon? What other messages do you have for my feminines, please and thank you? Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, what messages do you have for my feminines, please and thank you? What messages do you have? It says, those you love you. So many of you need to know that those that love you, love you. Some of you could like these pastel colors. I know I do, especially right now. They're very pretty in the summer. To be beautiful in the eyes, or spring, whatever we're in. I lose track of time. I don't know if it's summer yet or spring. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. So just know that there's a lot of people that love you, okay? They love you for who you are, in your humor, in your beauty, in all that you are, all right? In your own independence, because you are different beings in yourselves, all right? They love you, all right? You don't need to not worry about if they're watching you or not. They just know that the universe is saying they are watching you, right? Because you're beautiful in their eyes, okay? They see beauty in you that they may have never seen before, okay? Holy Spirit, what else do you have for my feminines? It says, honor thyself. So many of you, that's why the independence came out in the universe. You see God shining in right here, the Holy Spirit, the divine. You need to learn how to start honoring yourself. Don't worry about being attached to any person, place, or thing, any group, all right? You need to honor thyself. You need to represent yourself. You need to walk the path that you have to walk for yourself, all right? Not for anybody else, for you, for what you know is right, for what your heart, soul, and intuition tells you what is right. All right, just curious. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous, magnificent, sublime? It matters. Here's looking at you, gorgeous. The universe. P.S. Okay, hubba hubba count. So they want you to learn how to love yourself in the good and the bad, even when you're sad, even when you're happy, whatever's going on. Love yourself. Learn how to give yourself good criticism, feminines. Learn how to put yourself on a pedestal. Learn how to, to love yourself. You don't have to be loved by other people, places, and things. We need to learn as feminine to love ourselves, to be strong in ourselves. Okay? That's what they want you to start doing. Holy Spirit, oof. It says your treasure is at hand. So many of you need to prepare. You see how beautiful these colors are? There's a lot of orbs here. Many of you need to be prepared because there's a treasure that's coming to you. Those of you that have done the work, those of you that are working on yourself. It says, sure, you can always find a prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger zipper, but more often than that, not. One learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zipper is on a few lists. Okay, so they're saying be happy with who you are or who you have, right? Some of you already maybe have found the person you're going to be with, your soulmate, your twin, your business partner, your friend. You may have found your friend, and that's fine for you. Learn how to love yourself the way you are, whether you're heavy, skinny, whether you're cute, not as cute. You might be wiser, you may not be. You might be richer, you may be younger. Whatever it is, just learn how to love yourself, but always know that you could perfect yourself. But don't be judgmental of yourself and others. Just try. If you're already married and you're already in a relationship, try to make it better. Unless you're really, really not happy, that's a different story. Like I said, take what resonates and what doesn't. All right. This is for the people that truly love who they're with, whether it's a family, a friend, a lover, a business partner, okay? It says, convince yourself, not others. So right now, feminine, we're needing to convince ourselves of who we are, of why we're here, not others, all right? It's not about them, it's more about you. And when we figure that out, then we will truly be strong as feminine, okay? The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in a personal relationship is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points out insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. So they're saying a lot of us, we try to speak out or say, why we do what we do or who we are, because there's something that is inside of us that they're trying to say that, we may feel some type of not complete or insecure or wanting to feel the need to express ourselves. And they're like, no, you don't even have to do that. If you are feminine and you live by who you are and you're honest and pure and your beauty shows, in a natural way, and your humor and your independence, glows and shows, you don't have to prove yourself to nobody. You don't owe nobody no explanation. They're going to be able to tell who you are just by the way you move, by the way you move, how you are. All right? And then I have to say, like, in a way, I understand that, and then another way I don't, because there are times, depending on who you are in your battles and what you bring to the table and what you do on this planet, you do have to let people know, because a lot of people, they don't understand your journey, and sometimes they need to see the movie of your life and who you are. So it's a different situation for each individual, okay? Some people are getting mad. They're mad, honey. Whatever I'm saying, something here is offending them because my cheeks are red and hot, boy. Unbelievable. When do they stop getting mad? When do they start working on themselves? I don't know, Lord. Only you do. Earth pulsing. A pulse of mother, slow down, time and nature. See, a lot of us need to work on ourselves. Learn how to have more humor, more fun. Learn how to see the beauty in things. Slow down. Don't be in a rush, God's saying. Ground yourself. Lay in the grass. Go lay in the mountains. Go lay in the fields. Go lay at the beach. Lay in the sand. Lay by a pond. Lay by a fall. Enjoy Mother Gaia, the living things around you. The grass that's living, the trees that are living, the flowers, the bees, the bugs, the animals. Slow down. Have time in nature. Find yourself. Align yourself. Okay? Everything's not always about work. I know for myself, I need to listen to that too, because I am one that works hard. I'm always, moving, but I'm trying to stay afloat, But we do need to find time for ourselves and how to love ourselves, okay? Holy Spirit, angels of love and light. Wait. A lot of us need to wait. We need to be patient. We need to wait on the universe. We need to wait on God's timing. A lot of you are star seeds, light workers, angelic beings. You're beings from other planets. You come from the universe. They said right now is not the time, feminine. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. They're trying to make you understand that right now is not the time. You may not understand what's going on completely. But God and the universe and the light beings are like, we're making everything perfect for you, right? We're making sure that whoever we're going to bring in your life, whether lovers, friends, business partners, soul family, that they're the right people that are meant to be in your life, that they're going to love you and truly be loyal to you and truly help you on your path and do the right things by you, by humanity, by themselves. So people, places, and things that you're not going to have to question, feminines, that you're not going to have to always be looking over your shoulder, wondering what they're doing, wondering if they're going to be loyal, wondering if they're going to steal from you, wondering if they have a plot or agenda. So we have to be patient and wait on God's timing. Wait on the perfect timing, which is God's timing, which is the Holy Spirit's timing, which is the divine timing. If we go before that, things won't, could end up messed up, not as good as we wanted them, because we're rushing and not understanding. So that's why perception came out, right? Because I know for myself, that could be for me, and it could be for many of you as well, depending on what your life is. All right? Look up angel number 26. Many of you here could be 26 years old. Bet on numbers 26. It says, feminine, your kids need you. Spend time with them. Tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. Now go. A lot of you, this is a message. You need to spend time with your kids. Stop worrying about other people, places, and things. Sit your ass down. I'm sorry, but that's how I talk. Sit down and spend time with your family and your kids. Invest your time in your children. Watch movies with them, eat with them, cook with them, listen to them. Show them you love them. Pay attention to them. Go places with them. Be there with them, because you never know when your last breath could be or their last breath could be. Tomorrow isn't promised to any of us, nor the next minute or second. It says many of you here as feminines, you're a drug dealer, or you could be attached to a drug dealer. It says, God says it's time to walk away because a lot of bad is coming your way. Someone will trick you because they want your spot. They're jealous. So some of you, a drug dealer could be trying to take your spot. Okay? He could know you have gifts and powers. He could be trying to take your spot. All right? You could be a drug dealer. You could, you need to change, okay? Someone is trying to take your spot. They're trying to set you up. They're jealous. Okay? You have to take it how it resonates. Many of you feminine here, you are the oracle. You have gifts of the oracle. You're highly gifted. You get messages, downloads from the light beings already passed on. So you also talk to the dead. You see and hear things all around you. No, you're not crazy. That is the dead. That is the light beings from other places. Okay? And some immortal people, they just said. Look up angel number 9. It says, you have a friend who truly likes you, feminine. He or she is keeping it from you, but you've been feeling it. So there's someone that truly likes you, that truly cares about you. Okay? They're keeping it from you, but they do like you. All right? They're attracted to you. All right? They can see themselves working with you, being your friend, maybe loving you at some point, but there's someone that has their eyes on you. Or it could be more than one, they just said. Look up angel number 2. Many of you feminine need to start repeating affirmations, right? You need to start saying, I am a conqueror. I am an overachiever. I am a light being. I am strong. I am powerful. I am a leader, not a follower. And so it is. Many of you need to start saying positive affirmations every day or when you remember. Even especially when you feel low or you feel like things are not going in your favor or like you don't have the energy to go on anymore, okay? Many of you here, you're a wolf. You could have wolf blood. Your people could be wolves. You could be a wolf, meaning in a bad way. You could have wolves around you that have bad intentions. It's just different things. It says, no, many of you, you're a pure wolf. That's your family bloodline. So many of you here, feminines, you're a pure wolf. It's in your bloodline, okay? Or someone you're attached to. It says you're a pure musician meant to sing and touch lives worldwide. So many of you, you're a pure musician. You're meant to sing. You're meant to be in music. You're meant to touch lives through your music, through your words, through just your being in people, in places. Just your light is going to touch many worldwide. All right. Some of you are already musicians here that I'm speaking to, and some of you will become musicians. Some of you have been hiding it, and now it's going to come out who you truly are. It says, for all my enemies, many of you feminines need to read for your enemies. Psalm 75, verse 9 to 10. So many of you have enemies. Some of you are learning how to read the Psalms. You're learning how to read the Word, the Bible for yourselves. And that's good. You need to read it for yourself. Don't worry about what he or she said, or what your mother or your grandma or your grandpa said, or what your cousin or your friend or your man said. Learn and do research and look up things for yourself so you can understand things on your own and figure out what you believe to be is true or not for yourself, not because of what you hear or what the world has told you. A lot of you feminine have a lot of gifts. You're going to lose your gifts, though, in abundance. You have abused them for selfish needs, materials, cash, clout. Spirit of God is very angry with you. So this is another story. Some of you here, like I said earlier, they're confirming what I said in the first or second card, that many of us are gifted here, but some use it for good and some for bad. Right now, they're talking about those of you that are feminines that are abusing your God-given gifts, all right? You may work for the devil. You may be using your gifts to serve the enemy, okay? You're using your gifts so you can get material things, so you can get money from people, so you could be seen and get clout. God is specifically saying right here, Spirit, I'm very angry with those of you that are abusing your gifts and not using your gifts for the right reason. Know that I see you, know that you will receive your karma. All right? It's saying, feminine, many of you sleep around. You sleep around with many people. You have issues with inside yourself with abuse of some kind. You have to work on yourself before things get ugly, and some of you are already a mess. So a lot of you feminines are abusing your temple. Your holy temple is your body. You're giving it away like water. You're sleeping around, whether you are a man or a woman. You're giving yourself away. You're sleeping around. You're picking up spirits here. You got bad spirits. You're giving bad spirits to others. You're not respecting your holy temple. Many of you need to relearn how to respect your bodies. Learn how to respect yourself and not just give yourself away to anyone or anything. Look up angel number 166, angel number 166, pick 3 lottery 166, pick 3 lottery 166. It says many of you feminine have a warrior spirit. That already came out in the card because my warrior came out, right? Number 15, right? She's right here. Freya, okay? Freya. You're a warrior. You combat the universal enemies, demons, bad aliens, bad low-vibing spirits, the devil himself, and many bad human beings. I don't know about you, but this is one of my titles. Okay? I am a warrior of a spirit, okay? I do combat universal enemies, demons, bad aliens, bad low-vibing spirits, the devil himself, and any bad human beings, because that is a part of my contract. That is one of my job titles here on planet Earth. Like I said earlier, I don't just have one, I have many. And many of you may have the same, it may be the same. Okay? I'm sure it is. There's 144,000 light beings here, so I'm guaranteed there is, you know. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, what other messages do you have, please? And thank you. Look up angel number 14. Many of you need to work on your gifts. You need to find balance. Study the color purple. Many of you are very gifted here. Look up angel number 14. Go to the caves. There you will find answers and things of the old never known to man. This is sideways. Some of you are going to be going on trips. You have gone on trips already. Some of you know that there's something meant for you to find in the caves, and you will find it. Some of you here, you're learning that you can control hail. That is your gift. You can make it hail outside. You can control the weather. Okay? If you didn't know, study your birth chart. You'll figure that out if you know who you are. Return. What is this? Return to sender. You have no power here. I wear the whole armor of God, and may that energy you send be ended now. So it is. All right. So this was coming out sideways. A lot of you are doing this. That's good. This is saying that many of you we have enemies. Okay, we all have enemies. You need to return to sender. All right. Let them know they're not going to take your power. Call your power back. Put the whole armor of God on every day. All right. And be the strong, feminine, spiritual warriors that you are, all right? A lot of you, again, there's a lot of sleeping around coming out in this reading for many of you. It says you're a whoremonger, some of you here. You're a whoremonger is what you are. May you be a man or woman. Your temple is in danger. Many spirits are attached themselves to you. Stop and cleanse yourself. Now they're confirming what I already said in the other card about you sleeping around. This is confirmation from the Holy Spirit about what I just said. Because you're not respecting your temple, because you're sleeping around, if whether you're a man or a woman as a feminine, because you're not, you're just giving yourself away. You're not respecting yourself. Nobody's going to respect a man or woman that doesn't respect themselves, that doesn't know how to carry themselves, that doesn't even love themselves. Many of you need to work on your childhood wounding or any type of wounding from being raped, molested, sexually abused, sex trafficked, prostitution, things like this. There's issues that many of you have, whether you're a man or woman. Those things need to be dealt with. This is why you're letting anyone violate you and not caring about yourself. Your initial could be M, but this is my ruins. You need to look up the horse spirit. Many of you need to keep moving. You need to keep moving forward, galloping on, all right? Keep moving forward at all costs. Do not slow down. Many of you are in a mission. We're all here. We have a different mission. You need to complete your missions and keep going. Don't let anything get in your way. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light. Yeah, they get mad. My cheeks are red again because the truth is coming out. It's not my fault you're sleeping around and being whoremongers. It's your own fault. Nobody forces us to do things that we don't want to do. There was a time I was doing things for like 2 years or 3 on the street. It was a part of my contract. I got stuck there with the devil, had to be there. That was what was meant to be so I could learn. Many of you could be going through your own things for whatever reason, or you're just choosing to do that. Nobody forces us to do anything in this life. You could have the initial Y in your name. Feminines, you could be attached to somebody with the initial Y. It says you yourself. It's coming upside down. Why are you sleeping around? Why are you whores? Whether a man or woman, why you're sleeping around, why you're giving your body away, why you do black, ugly magic, why you serve the devil, because you don't love you. You don't love yourself. You're coming upside down. You don't have any self-respect for yourself. You wear a mask and you don't even love yourself. That's why you always pick on other people, places, and things. That's why you always hating on people that have their lives together. That's why you get angry when people can bring who they truly are to the table, because you can't, many of you here. You could have the initial Q in your name. You could be attached to somebody with the initial Q in their name. Okay, this is coming upside down. Many of you I'm speaking to, you come from Quebec, feminines, or people in Quebec. You could be a queen. Somebody you're attached to could be a queen. You could have been messing with the queen. You have questions, or you're questioning people about other people, places, and things when you need to be worried about yourself. You were on a quest to hurt a queen, and now you're being hurt. Now you're being exposed. You need to look up the quail spirit, the bird. Many of you Q-tips, you need to clean your ears out. You're not listening to spirit. And spirit already said in the beginning, the Holy Spirit said, I'm trying to speak to you, feminine. You're not listening. You're not paying attention to the signs and synchronicities that I'm trying to show you. If you don't clean your ears out and you don't start paying attention and stop worrying about other people, places, and things, and start putting that focus on yourself, you're going to lose yourself. Okay? Look up angel number 25. You could be 25. It says, look at your parents and see their pain, feminine. Remember, they have pain just like you. Not always the same, but it still hurts them just like you and me. Many of you, this is why you serve the devil. This is why you are dark and ugly. This is why you hate yourself. This is why you don't love yourself, because your own mother and father hurt you because they were hurt. But what the Holy Spirit and God is saying is, we have to have understanding. We have to have forgiveness in our hearts. Our parents aren't perfect, just like we're not perfect. Their parents before them weren't perfect, and their parents before them weren't perfect. That's why we have to start breaking generational curses, feminines. That's why we have to do what's right and start doing the right thing and stop being just like our mother, our father, our ancestors, and the people before us. We have to break the chains. We have to be better men and women. We have to learn how to love ourselves. We have to learn how to stand up for ourselves. We have to learn how to respect ourselves. We have to learn how to respect our temple and not just let anyone or anything touch us or be around us. You understand what I'm saying? It says, feminine, your sister slept with your man or lady. So some of you here, you're a feminine, whether a man or a lady. Your very own sister slept with your man or lady. Okay? That's sad. I mean, anybody that sleeps with other I don't approve. I hate that. I mean, there's like so many people in this world. Why do you have to sleep with your brother, your sister, your family, anybody in your family's other half? I mean, it's ridiculous. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, what other messages do you have, please? And thank you. What other messages? Yeah, this is what's going on because all these cards just came out for a lot of you feminines. And I mean this, and I want you to see this. All these cards came out. This is at least 20. A lot of nonsense, a lot of ugly, dark things, karma, towers being exposed, things being shown, the truth coming out. Because of all the ugly things some of you are doing here. Not all of you, some of you. There's good and bad in this reading. You have to take what resonates. And some of it, both could be, both of the good and the bad could be a part of your story too. You just have to take what resonates, what goes with your life, what your intuition is. You know specifically right now if the Holy Spirit's speaking to you about your life or not. Again, look at all the cards that came out. And this time they came out pretty. But it's all these cards. Okay? Got a lot of tower karma. Many of you are going through a lot of ugly things. Look up angel number 7. Ask for signs from the universe, feminine. Believe with all your mind, body, and so shall it be. A lot of you need to ask for signs from the universe. And they already told you, we're trying to show you, we're trying to talk to you, but you're not listening. You're not paying attention to the signs we're giving you. You need to pay attention. Look up angel number 7. That's your second 7 or more than said. Look up angel number 77. It says the angels are saying it's time to learn your family bloodlines, feminines, and history. Research who your family is. So we need to research our family. For me, it would take me forever. I have so many different ethnicities inside of me. I mean, but I really do, should start trying to do it. It's not an easy process, but yeah, we need to start learning who our people are. Look up angel number 35. You could be 35, feminine. Someone you're attached to could be 35. Look up the color pink. It's coming upside down. It says, look upon the stars when the moon is full and make a wish. Do it 3 times and say, so it is and so shall it be. Okay? Some of you haven't done that. You don't know how to do that, but you could do that any night when the stars are out. You could do that. Make a wish. Some of you already have. All right? Some of you, your wishes are not going to come true because of all the bad things you were doing. Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, what other messages do you have? Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, please and thank you, my angels of love and light. What messages do you have for my feminines? What do you want my feminines to know, angels? What messages do you have? Thank you. It says you thought you would never get married, have a baby, your own house. Well, God said, nope, it's all yours because I love you. A lot of you, that's why that card came out earlier. You have to wait for the right timing. You have to wait on God. You have to wait on the universe. He's going to find you the right person for you, feminine. He's going to give you that house. He's going to give you that child or bring families together. He said, it is yours. I have seen your prayers. I have seen you doing the work. I am proud of you. I do love you. I don't want you to suffer. I do want to give you the beautiful things. But you just have to be patient. Everything has to happen in certain timing, okay? Holy Spirit, angels of love and light. Many of you, you need to grow up. All right. Growing up, what does that mean? Working on yourself, working on your childhood wounding, forgiving your parents, moving on and moving forward. Stop holding grudges. Stop being evil. Stop using your gifts for bad. Stop acting like a little girl or little boy. We're grown. Okay. You're not a child, feminine. You're grown. Work on yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. Work and change comes from within. Yeah. You have to do the work. Nobody's going to do it for you. A lot of you, you're gonna lose everything. You're not gonna get any blessings because you're doing black magic, and this is the proof. God said, the Holy Spirit is showing. You've been doing curses and hexes to others. You've been doing voodoo, dark, ugly, evil, sacrificing beings. You've been doing mirror magic. You've been doing water magic. You've been shape-shifting. You've been using dream magic. You've been working with the demons or calling demons to go to other people. You're of the dark. You serve the devil. You abuse your gifts. God already said that earlier. Many of you are abusing your gifts. He wants to speak to you. He's not pleased with many of you. He's exposing who you are now. This is a time in the world that many will be exposed for what they have been doing in the dark. And obviously that's some of you here. Yeah. You've been doing voodoo. He's showing again. Look, voodoo. Your voodoo dolls. You're playing with voodoo dolls, hurting chosen ones, hurting light workers, star seeds, angelic beings, some of the 144,000 or all of them. You're doing dark magic and voodoo dolls. This will be your ending because of you playing with these voodoo dolls and messing with God's people. Many of them are God's original bloodline. That's where you messed up at. Very gifted. You should have never done that. You played with the chosen one. Many of you were trying to take a chosen one out. Many have been doing that to me. That is my story. I know it resonates with you. It resonates with me, so it could resonate with many of you here too. It says, your family is in jail, wrongly convicted, feminine. Soon they will be free. Justice will be served. Some of you, you could have a family member that's wrongly convicted and sitting in jail for something that they did not do, and they will be free. Justice will be served, okay? If you've been feeling that and you feel like you've had a loved one that was in there and they were wrongly wrongly judged, all right? I know that I have somebody's nasty hair in the back of my back. Anytime somebody's another human being that's dirty or should have never been on my body, I itch. Look up angel number 12. It says, close your eyes, feminine, and pick any color. Then look that color up and watch it manifest in your life. So think of a color, close your eyes, and then look it up after this reading. And that's what's happening in your life, or what's gonna come, okay? Holy Spirit, angels of love and light, can I have? Oof. So many. They spit a lot. You guys got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of you look up angel number 19. You could be lighting. Grandma said, call her, Jasper. You need to cleanse yourself. Did you hear me? In the ocean, river, shower, Florida water, holy water, and the light. So many of you need to cleanse yourself. It says you're a thief. Many of you feminines, you're a thief in the night, stealing from your loved ones. You will get caught. Many of you have been stealing from your loved ones. You're going to get caught. You're being exposed. They know what you've done. It says you have robbed many banks. Karma is catching up with you. Some of you, you've robbed banks. They're going to catch up with you. You're going to be exposed. Many of you feminines here, you're involved in drug smuggling. The drug dealing card came out earlier. Many of you are involved, feminines, in drug smuggling. You hide the drugs in your products worldwide. Some of you feminines here, you're drug dealers, and you're hiding your drugs in some of the things that you're selling worldwide. You're going to be exposed. Look, your initial could be B. You could be attached to somebody with the initial B. It says you need to get better. You need to be doing bigger things. Some of you think you're big and you're not going to get caught, but you are. Many of you, you're going to receive blessings. Many of you will lose your blessings. You need to believe and have faith that you can change and be better men and women. The universe wants you to know you're beautiful. Some of you could be involved in music. You can make beats. You can know people that make beats. You need to look up the bee spirit. Many of you had just said, this is confirmation, you've been robbing banks. You're going to get caught. You're going to be exposed for robbing people, banks. That's the second bank card. The other one was over there. All right? The angels and the ancestors and some of you, the devil, the demons are coming for you. They're beside you. Some of you, you could actually be in the Beatles group. You could like the Beatles group. You could actually know the Beatles group. It says you no longer interested in your twin soulmate. You're moving forward. They haven't changed or learned. Sad but true. So some of you, you could be like me. You ready to move on, all right? Grandma said call her. You need to move on. All right, you're not no longer interested in your twin or your soulmate because they're not changing, because they're not growing, because they're choosing to stay sick. Or some of them are sick, to stay stuck. I meant to say, all right. And that's your right to move forward and do what you need to do. Look up angel number 20. You are 20, some of you. Somebody you know is sick. You see what I'm saying? That's why the sick just came out. They are hiding it from you, but they really needing you. So somebody you know, feminines, is sick and they're really sick. Like they're going to be dying. Your initial could be J. You could be attached to somebody with the initial J. Jesus wants to speak to you. You could be a part of Jesus's bloodline. You could be Jesus. You could have a jet. You could know somebody that has a jet. You could be a jackal. You could be attached to a jackal, which it already said some of you serve the enemy. You could jog. You may need to jog. You could know somebody that jogs. Some of you were doing jar magic. That's why you're in trouble. You could have fair skin. You could be Spanish. Your name could they could call you Herrero, like light skin. You need to consume cumin. You always jar. You're always mocking others, making fun out of others, being rude. You have a loud voice. There's a loud jingling, loud ringing sound in your ear. That's the angels and the Holy Spirit trying to speak to many of you. Many of you are very jealous. Your name could be Javier. You could be attached to a Javier. You could be Jose. You could be attached to a Jose. Many of you are very jittery. You're nervous right now because you know you're being exposed. You know you're going to be caught. Your name could be Jasper. You could be attached to a Jasper. It says you're you're a very bad leader. I don't mean to laugh. You're a very bad leader. You have helped others become famous by doing ugly, dark, evil things that degraded them. So many of you are famous people or leaders that have made people do ugly ways of the devil, of the dark, just to become famous. You made them do ugly things, whether it was sexual things, whether it was sacrificing, whether it was doing ugly, trying to hurt other chosen ones or people of the light. It could be so many things, but you know who you are. Everything you hear isn't always the truth, feminine. Learn how to think for yourselves and listen to your own intuition and souls, because the intuition never lies, but man does. So they're confirming what I said earlier. Okay, that was your reading. Take what resonates. That was really good. A lot came out of that. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Take what fits your life. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I guarantee you, many of you that watch this video, this is for you. Those of you that are stealing banks, you need to stop, because you're going to get caught either way. All right, you need to pay for what you have been doing. Stealing is not appropriate. Goodbye.